Hey guys, I know this isn't my typical video, but today we'll be looking at a scenario where zombies invade the earth. So with starting that, let me just create a new layer, and we'll be off our day with our typical video. The zombies are starting in India, taking the island right there, taking southern India. This is where the zombies are starting off at. This is where the zombies are like, oh yeah, this is our home base. This is where we stay. And so the zombies are just going to spread all around areas by India. Southern India, get to the west a little bit. And so that should just make them, spread more, spread their population more. If they're doing that, they get some of Pakistan also. And so, yeah, they're just doing their own thing. And, yeah. And that's going to cause the countries by India to start an alliance, specifically an anti-zombie alliance, because, they do not want zombies, They want to defeat the zombies, and breaking news about zombies are finally starting to come out. The world is starting to realize, wait, what, there's zombies here? And so that's going to startle the world. That's going to startle the world as they realize zombies are here. Zombies are after them. What should we do? What should we do? But that doesn't matter because the countries, that border India are about to get fresh meat. And that's going to start rapid zombies, like more zombie population, which is bad. And I have to make this probably into separate parts. I'm definitely not going to finish it all in one video because, it's a zombie apocalypse. But again, I'm working on Wisco videos, and I'll continue the series. Well, I'll continue the series if it gets more than 5 years. 5 years. But I'm probably not going to get more than 5 years. But if you watch my shorts, watch my videos too. Come on. Watch my videos. But that doesn't matter, as India is just going to keep trying to tell Pakistan to join the freaking alliance, that they do not listen. Because India's especially going to join the alliance since the zombies literally in their mainland. And zombies in their mainland is bad, so yeah. But that doesn't matter. The zombies are going to steamroll through India and spread like rapid fire. And now India is finally getting cooked. They just lost a lot of their population to these zombies, and it doesn't look like it's getting better. So, yeah. And India's really just getting cooked out there. What is India doing? They are selling, and they're supposed to be like a top 5 military force, but again, India is really not doing anything. They are not putting up a fight. And that's going to cause India to kind of get more cooked because of the zombie apocalypse, and they're barely hanging on to their country, and they have to change their capital, unfortunately. But the pushback starts, and India is going to be back in this day. India quickly starts rapid firing, taking back massive land they lost, cutting the zombies off from their mainland. And now India's back in this thing. They said, we are not going down without a fight. Zombies or not zombies, we are not going down. And that's going to cause the zombies to, do nothing. Because they're zombies. They don't know what India says. But the zombies are just going to continue to keep dying. And the zombie population is rapidly dying. And that's going to cause Pakistan to realize that India is winning. They're surprised that more zombies have been spread. And this is going to start Pakistan to join and send their own military force of their own, of course. And that's going to cause Pakistan to join the zombie war with zombie war because they need to, or else they'll probably get infected and not even know. So Pakistan troops and Indian forces will already go for this small little zombie region over here. And yeah, they're gonna quickly take all of that region apart of the zombies. It's so and so they can cook even harder. And they'll even start their own offensive on their own on the zombie front on really the zombies mainland, which is a good thing. While India can still is still taking back some territory, while while the forces on the offensive front just continues to attack, and they're gonna get an encirclement on these zombies, so their forces can easily crush them. Now, as for people will probably start using flamethrowers as a weapon because flamethrowers will probably be really effective on zombies. But yeah. But anyway, the offensive forces in Pakistan, in India, that little region right there, are getting cooked now since zombies are coming back, and we're just gonna see the zombies spread more and start another offensive, connect with this area, make a T shape, and the zombies are just spreading in a straight line, kind of, because they're like, hey, we need your land today. We need your land. And they're just going to connect up. All zombie areas are just going to connect up, which is kind of dangerous for these zombies. But it doesn't matter as the blue team with Pakistan and Indian forces start the push back anyway. So, yeah. And with this pushback, it's going to actually be, pretty shocking, like really shocking, because like gnarly. But anyway, we're just gonna see zombie forces just take back all the area that was stolen and get back their own home region that was taken by the uh zombies. So now the zombies are back, and this war is looking pretty even, except for the Indian front. But this war is not looking so even anymore because Pakistan is starting to get their mainland invaded. Now, this is really bad for Pakistan since they get their mainland invaded, they're definitely gonna, fail to kind of do anything. Because that was kind of like their only ally they really had besides the other blue weak countries that border India. And so India's gonna kind of get scary since they just got more of their land taken. Yeah, India's kind of cooked unless China joins this war. And that's exactly what's gonna happen. China realizes these zombies are a threat, and if they can take over all of India, that would definitely be a problem. And that's gonna cause also zombies start spreading more to the border of India. But back to the China fact, because this doesn't really matter, they are like getting invaded. So like if that happens, like China is gonna like definitely crash out and take back more. Like China is like realizing that if they zombies can take over a whole country, they do not want these zombies to spread, which is gonna cause world shock. They're gonna be like the world's in shock. India might be cooked until China hops into the war. And when China hops into the war, this may or may not cause influence for every other country to want to hop into this war. Now, when China joins this war, it might be over for these zombies. And I'm not gonna even lie, because China is definitely a top 3 country. Top 3. Top 3. Top 10 at least. China is in the top 10, and that's probably going to be enough to defeat these zombies. Now, India now having help, India's top 10, and with them getting help, this is going to be light work. This is going to be light work for these zombies, but the zombies are not done. They are starting to invade China, and this is not the area where Beijing is. It's like eastern China, I think. Eastern. And that's definitely where the zombies are gonna wanna go, but it's not gonna work. China is gonna start rapidly expanding on that Indian border, and they're just rapidly expanding, crushing the zombie forces rapidly. And zombie forces in the eastern side of this front, the eastern front, are getting destroyed by Chinese troops. And China was kind of ready for this. And nukes may have to be used during this war. I mean, if it goes to a certain point, nukes will definitely have to be used in this war to, kind of wipe out the zombies. But that does not matter as more troops cross into India, as India is basically going on planned liberation operation. And this is gonna cause a lot of problems with the zombies, but as you see, they're gonna still try to push in. But with Indian and Chinese forces combined, that's gonna kind of be hard with them. Not to mention Pakistan's still in this. So another Indian and Pakistan offensive starts, which successfully works this time. And this is gonna cause worldwide countries to start joining this alliance to stop the spread of zombies. And this is gonna cause USA. This is gonna cause USA, Canada. Hold up. USA, Canada. Let me just fill in these regions right quick. Holy crow, bro. Wow. Yeah, this part of the video is going to be boring. Let me just cut it. And so after we make Brazil join, this is going to be the last of the video.